I know it caught a lot of people's attention because, people always comment on my goaltends and stuff like that. But, it's just something that comes with, shot blocking. I guess I had a lot of goaltends people didn't like.
What did you measure out at today?
I want to say I was 6'8", 6'9" with shoes off.
How much does the NBA guys ask you about why you didn't dominate on college?
They don't ask me much about it, to tell you the truth. I haven't got one question about it.
What kind of offensive system do you think suits you the best?
Fits me the best. Right now, I don't even know. I've been working on a lot of different areas of my game. My pick and pop was just something it's something the pick and roll, pick and pop was something I did very well in college and practice. But then, I never got to do it in the game. But as far as, just running down, posting up, I can do that too. So, I really don't know my strengths and weaknesses as far as offensive.
Do you think you're a better shooter than maybe what you've shown on the floor?
Yeah, I know I am. I'm definitely a better shooter, a lot better shooter than what I've shown on the floor.
You obviously know DeMarcus pretty well. What's his personality like? How would you describe him?
Yeah. That's the best way I can describe it. Unpredictable. After a while, you can kind of predict what he's going to do. When you can kind of read him as a person after a while, when he's going to get mad and stuff. But other than that, he's a funny guy, a great guy to be around. He's really and truly, people don't realize it, but he's a loving spirit sometimes. Sometimes.
How bad is the temper?
I've seen it get out of hand, but, he does a great job of controlling it.
What's it like when it gets out of hand? How do you describe it?
If you step back and kind of laugh at it, you can kind of laugh at him, really. It's kind of like, it's kind of like watching a little kid throw a temper tantrum. But, it's a big little kid, so you got to kind of control it before he gets way out of hand. You might hurt somebody, to tell you the truth.
Or just get out of the way, right?
Yeah, definitely get out the way if you can't handle it. If you can't stop him. Because I remember one time I tried holding him back. That was a mistake. I think he put a swim move on me.
How much did he grow throughout the year?
You know what? We all grew together. That's one thing. We all kind of grew together and gelled together, and we had a great time. I wouldn't say we became men, but we really became into our manhood that this past year. Just growing up and dealing with everything that we had to deal with. We dealt with together. With John getting criticism, DeMarcus getting criticism. We all tried to back them up and really protect them. So it's something that we all kind of grew together this year.
Did your knee play into your decision at all because you had the issue in the past and you got healthier as the year went on?
Mm-hmm.
But did any concerns about re-injuring it play into the decision?
No, not at all. I've never been worried about re-injuring my knee. I've always kind of protected it, just kind of, really habits, and other than that, no, it really didn't play into my decision.
When did it hit you that you were thinking about coming out?
Near the end of the season, people really started talking about it. At first, there was a little talk about it, and I wasn't, thinking much about it at all. I was kind of laughing about it. That was a great thought that people really thought that about me. But near more into the season, when people really started talking about it and it became like a true buzz around, that's when I really got interested in it.
Now, are you so glad you did it, or what?
I am really glad I did. At first, I was doubting it, but I went back and forth. But now I'm really strong about my decision. I'm really happy I made it.
Who helped you?
Just a lot of different people, mainly my brother and my father.
Is the one and done a good thing? Best?
In some cases it can really go either way, to tell you the truth. I really don't have a say on it because, I am one and done. But, and it can be positive in some aspects and, negative in some aspects.
You didn't make it, at least publicly, official that you were going to sign with an agent and stay until the very end. Did you consider it all the way up to that point, or did you already have your mind kind of made up and just waited to make it public?
I want to say I had my mind made up till about maybe 5 or 6 days before that point. But, I wanted to, just keep my options open. That's just the best thing I really wanted to do for myself.
Did you kind of anticipate being a starter with guys leaving to come to the NBA? It might have fallen to you to be the starting player.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was definitely thinking about that.
What advice did Cal give you?
Just make the right decision for me and make sure that I make the decision and not let anybody else make it for me.
Did he encourage you to go ahead and put your name in?
Yeah, he did say, go ahead and put my name in, but just to weigh out my options and see how everything might go for me.
And you said at first you were doubting it, now you're very happy with your decision. What made the difference?
Just working out, I got a lot more confidence since I started really working out. And, this past season, I lost a lot of confidence in myself, and that's one thing. As soon as I gained my confidence back, I was just ready to go.
You lose your confidence because you weren't playing?
But more so, a lot of things went on throughout the year, and I just kind of, I got away from who I am and not staying in the gym and staying focused, and that kind of just took my confidence away from me too.
There's a lot of behind the scenes chatter about maybe some chemistry issues that were going on behind the scenes, some pressure being put on the coaching staff to play certain guys or that guy. And has that come up at all in the interview process with teams?
No, I really don't believe that's true at all. We had no chemistry issues. We all had a great time together. We all got along like really well. We were like truly brothers in everything we did. But as far as chemistry issues, I really don't believe there was any.
How hard was the decision to go pro?
It was tough at first, but then after a while, I became at ease in my decision.
What was the feedback that led you to, for a guy that didn't get major minutes, what was the feedback that convinced you coming out now was the right choice?
There wasn't much I had to say. There's a lot of feedback that was telling me that this is probably one of the dumbest decisions I've ever made in my life. But just talking to my brother and talking to my dad and them kind of reassuring me and talking to different people, just about a couple of different people, just reassured me. And as soon as I really got to back to working out like faithfully, I kind of just became confident in myself.
Did you watch the lottery the other night? And if so, when you watched it unfold, did you say, yeah, there's a team I could go to in the lottery?
I watched a lottery, but I really wasn't thinking like that. It was just more so just watching.
How high do you think it's reasonable that you could possibly go?
I don't even know right now. Just because I think I got like a long ways to go, and I think these next couple of weeks are gonna be really important for me.